Good day to everybody out there. How are you today? This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health, drink a glass of water. For those of y'all that don't know, from May 11th until June 17th, actually the 18th is when I stopped having fruits only. I did only high water content fruits for that entire span, which was 38 days. And I must say it was one of the most incredible things that I've ever done. That's the longest I've done fruit only, period. And my body, what I felt throughout my body at the end of that 38 days was a lot of clarity. My body weight shrunk. It went down tremendously. And a lot of my skin cleared up. I never really had horrible skin since being on this lifestyle, but with the 38 days, it really caused my skin to clear up, my body weight to drop. And I realized that when I stepped into having a salad on day 39 at, probably around 5 p.m., immediately I started to feel the heaviness of the salad on my stomach. I'm not saying that we're not supposed to eat salads. When I mean salad, it was some arugula and lettuce. So it wasn't kale. Kale is one of those leafy greens that is really tough on the digestive system. So I tried to stick with something that was more leafier and lighter and more water content, like some romaine lettuce and arugula. And even with that, everything I had in the salad was arugula, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, onion, and I had some olives. I didn't even put avocado in it. As much as I love to eat avocado, I just knew that those heavy fats wouldn't have meshed well with my system after 38 days of not having anything that was cooked or any salads. So I intentionally left those out. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna say about 2 to 3 hours after I ate the salad, I immediately started to feel my digestive system working extra hard just to break those salads down, or possibly the olives, because they contain fat as well. Oh, I also had some hummus dip on top of that. So maybe that was another thing that kind of caused my digestive system to work hard. But the next morning when I woke up, oh my goodness, I felt bloated. I felt like my stomach had stretched a whole lot. It was 2 salads. I jumped on the scale. I think I gained like 4 pounds in just those 12 to 13 hours, maybe about 16 hours. And it was just a lot of things that was being retained by the body. I'm one of those believers that there's levels to everything. And when I first started on this lifestyle of being a vegan, quote unquote vegan, I don't usually like that term, but let's just say vegetarian, we start off with a lot of junk food, vegan food or vegetarian food, and then we kind of slowly make our way into progression. So when I first started off, it was a lot of BS that I was eating, although it wasn't meat or dairy products. And then once I got to a specific level, I started to fast. And I started to clear out some of the old waste that was in the body. And once I started to fast, that's when I started to realize how congested my system was and how much blockage I had in my intestines and my small and large intestines, and a lot of the plaque that I had on the colon walls. And, I started off as a quote unquote vegan, slowly made myself towards a more alkaline diet, following the Dr. Sebi food list, specific foods, cooked food. And then several years later, I started to find myself running into different people online. I think Orville Douglas was one of the fruitarians I had saw, and he was doing like a fruit challenge. And I did a 31-day fruit challenge with him back in May of 2023. And after I finished that challenge, I realized a lot of changes in my body. And I also realized that when I broke that 31 days, I had a pimple on my face, and I think it came, I don't know if it was from olives or avocado, because my body was so clean that once I started to add those fats in my lifestyle, I could tell immediately, like, wow, my digestive system is like working extra hard. And one thing about life is, why make something hard if it doesn't have to be? And if I'm putting things in my body that are easily digestible, not giving me any problems, not making me want to go to sleep after I eat them, why not continue on that path? And the only thing I can come up with was addiction. I was addicted to the foods, the cooked foods, the salt, the fats, right? And even then, it wasn't enough to cause me to stop eating those things, because I really enjoy the taste of cooked food, right? So immediately I went back to eating more fruit, and I started to feel better. Even when I had a salad, I can always tell that my digestive system was working harder. But it adjusted over time, so it became normal, and my digestive system was expecting it. So, I went back to eating cooked foods, and then I would have my spaces throughout the year where I would just do fruit for maybe a week or two or whatever, or just raw food. And then I would go back to cooked food. Well, this year, I went back to having all fruit, and I did it on my own the day after Mother's Day. Mother's Day, I had some Indian food, some masala, chickpeas, and mushrooms, and all this other stuff. And then the next day I said, you know what? It wasn't really planned. I think the next day, I don't know if I did all coconut water that day, and then after that, I just kind of did fruit. And I quit the all fruit on June 18th. That night I had a salad. May 11th to June 18th, that night I had a salad. And now, that week from the 18th to the 23rd, the 18th I had the salad, the 19th I went back to all fruit that day. The 20th I had all fruit that day. The 21st, I believe I had mostly fruit. I had some fruit that morning, and I had 2 salads again that afternoon, and that was really, really tough on my stomach, with an acai bowl. And then that next day after that, I went to this raw vegan restaurant, and I had a raw vegan pizza, a raw vegan burger, and a salad. And that was, I don't want to say that was a lot, even though it was, especially after 38 days of all fruit. But then following that, I ordered a salad that had chickpeas and mushrooms on it. These were cooked. And oh my God, I couldn't even sleep that night. My stomach was thumping. It was really, really going through something. Well, the next day, I went to a regular vegan restaurant and I got 2 cooked meals. These were big portions as well, because I knew that because I felt so good during the 38 days of fruit that I knew that during this last day of this week, I'm gonna just go ahead and have 2 cooked meals, vegan meals, of course. And I'm gonna start an 8-day coconut water cleanse with herbal teas. And here I am now, and after that 8 days, I've been on fruit since, for the last 6 or 7 days, right? And I feel good, especially after 8 days. What happens after you eat fruits and you fast is your stomach shrinks. They say our stomach is the size of a fist. And what happens after you eat fruits for that long and you fast, your stomach goes all the way back down. And not only does it go back down, but when you do start to eat again, it takes less and less to feel satiated and full. So now I want to carry out eating like this, eating high water content foods for as long as I can see it. As sweet as fruits are, why don't I want to eat a mango every day, several mangoes every day? Watermelon, if you get the perfect watermelon, why don't I want to eat a watermelon or cantaloupe or honeydew melon or papaya, coconut waters? Why not grapes, blueberries, blackberries, cherries? These foods are very, very rich and hydrating to the body. The body is mostly made up of water. So eating these types of foods coincide with feeling better. And that's what I want to do, and that's what I've been doing. And I'm going to continue on this path for as long as the universe allows me, because I realize that I don't want to put my system through crap. I want to feel the very best I can on this planet. I don't know what it feels like to feel the very best because I haven't went long enough eating the very best. And our gut and our brains are interconnected. In fact, they're saying that your gut is your first brain. I mean, the umbilical cord is attached to your gut when you come out of your mother. So it stands to reason that what we put in our body is a result of who we are. If we put dead animals in our body, how can we expect to get life from that? And I'm not judging anybody that eat animals. That's what you decide to do. But there is a higher level. And in life, we always want to continue to keep making more money at our jobs. We always want to continue to keep gaining a better position at our jobs until we're eventually at the top, right? So when it comes to body and living a life of abundance and high frequency, the only way I feel like we can get there is eating the foods with the most highest vibrational electricity, which are fruits. And I want to continue on this fruit lifestyle for as long as I possibly can to see exactly how my body will feel. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean I can't have a salad. And we tend to seem that fruits are only sweet fruits. There's a lot of different fruits out here that aren't sweet. Tomatoes, avocado, olives, cucumber, squash. Not to say that I'm gonna be eating those things right now, because I'm not. I wanna eat the sweet fruits right now that are more liquid forming, more water content, more easily able to be digested, extracted, and assimilated by the body, more apt to removing a lot of the mucoid plaque that is stuck in my system, because I'm still going through detox. That 8 days of water only, coconut water only, and herbs, I didn't really go through a lot of detox symptoms. I had a few, but I didn't go through a lot, which let me know that my body is cleaner than normal, but I'm still having some detox symptoms. Like during that 8 days, my tongue did get covered with some white coating. One day it was really, really heavy. And then I think another day it was kind of slightly there. Now I have dandruff coming out of my scalp, which they say is another form of mucus. So that's where I want to go, towards a more cleaner lifestyle, to operating on a high vibration. I'm realizing that what I eat impacts my mental health. And I am someone who suffered with my mental health, emotional health. In fact, I lacked a lot of emotional health. And just in the last 2 months is when I decided to get a hold of it, because I realized that it was hurting my relationships, through my family, through my intimate relationships, through my acquaintance relationships, through the relationships that I have with people that I just run into on a daily basis. And I don't want to operate like that anymore. I'm not saying that the diet is going to, or the lifestyle of eating like this is going to heal everything without me doing extra work, because that's not true. I'm going to still have to do extra work coupled with this lifestyle for me to get to where I want to go. And I encourage anybody out there who's looking to make a change with their lifestyle to start small and grow. But fasting is the supreme and the fastest way to healing the body. And if you're going to fast, I would suggest start off with just completely missing breakfast. No breakfast for the day. We're going to start at lunch, 12 o'clock. And then periodically you do a 1-day fast, water or juice. But juices that are made from your home, from your juice machine. But I suggest really a water fast for 1 day, 24 hours, and do that periodically. Maybe once a week, once every other week. And then maybe you add in 3 days, 2 to 3 days. And then once you start to do that, then you start to add more foods that are high vibrational, because it makes no sense to fast like this and to continue to eat death. Feed your body life. A banana, when you buy a banana and you leave it on the fridge, you leave it on the stove for too long or the shelf for too long, it's going to sit there and die before your eyes because it's alive. So we want to eat foods that are live, electrical, high vibration foods. At least that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, I've been feeling really good. I'm getting a lot lighter. I'm not going to say that I'm perfect, and things are never going to be perfect. While eating like this is still not going to be perfect, but I believe deep down in my heart that the longer I continue to eat like this, there'll be a lot more deeper healing on an emotional, a spiritual, mental, definitely physical level. Look at all the weight that I've lost within the last month and a half, 2 months. That's a great start. And then now all of the emotional and mental problems that I'm also tackling with this, I feel like I'm gonna come out a new human being. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep you guys for too long. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys could hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. And when you hit that like button, make sure you hit that notification bell and hit all, so you're getting all of the videos that I put out. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos coming soon. I just been kind of taking time. Although I've gotten some content, I haven't put anything out. I've been taking time to realize what I want, especially after that 8 days water fast. I really didn't have the energy to vlog or do any videos during the 8-day coconut water fast, I should say. So now that I'm back out of this, I'm getting back into my working out. That's something else I want to begin to start doing. And, several other things that are big, huge milestones that have happened in my life that I like to talk about. But right now, we just want to focus on how I'm feeling after 38 days of only fruit. And now 8.5 days really of only coconut water and herbal teas. With that, I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great day.